Hi everyone, through this video we'll discuss the ovulation and the ovum transport. So ovulation is the process by which a ova is released from the ovary, and during the ovulation the basal body temperature falls slightly for some while later on it rises again. Ovulation occurs once in a month and lasts for about 24 hours. The released egg die if not fertilized within 12 to 24 hours. The LH, that is luteinizing hormone, helps in the release of immature eggs. During ovulation, a part of the ovary called the ovarian follicle discharges an eggs, and the eggs, also called as the ovum, oocyte, or the female gamete, which after movement the fallopian tube. A part of the brain called as the hypothalamus contract the process of the ovulation and release of the hormones during the menstrual cycle. The hypothalamus sends signals instructing the anterior lobe of the pituitary to secrete LH and the follicular stimulating hormone. Important signs of the ovulation, that is the cervical mucus changes to be like the egg white. There is an increase in the body temperature. Sometimes there is a tendency of pain and the bloating, breast tenderness, cramps, spotting, and increased sex drive. We can track the ovulation during the menstrual cycle for 8 to 12 months, subtracting the 18 from the number of days in the shortest recorded menstrual cycle. So testing of ovulation, the LH level rises rapidly, estrogen 3 glucuronides level rises, the progesterone level also rises. So health condition that may affect ovulation, that is PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, insulin resistance, obesity, irregular hair growth, hypothalamic dysfunction, premature ovarian insufficiency, excess prolactin. Inducing agents of the ovulation is the clomiphene citrate, letrozole, reponex, and follistatin. There are several ways by which we can induce the ovulation by the natural method. First is the intake of food rich in antioxidant, intake of bigger breakfast, intake of fewer refined food, intake of protein rich food, intake of multivitamin, enhancement in relaxation time to avoid excess body weight and to avoid alcohol intake. Here is a figure of the ovulation, how the ovulation occurs. So ovulation is the process of the release out of the secondary oocyte or the ovum with coronary radiata, and after fertilization empty Graafian follicle with blood clot corpus hemorrhagium. So this is a Graafian primary oocytes surrounded by the granulosa cells, and then it forms the secondary follicles in which the theca cells surrounds to these primary oocytes, and then the antrum is formed known as a tertiary follicle, and it converts to the Graafian follicle, that is cumulus euphorus is formed, and then the ovulation process occurs and the release out of the secondary oocyte also known as the ovum, and the remaining part is known as the corpus hemorrhagium, that it turns into the corpus luteum and then corpus albicans. Here is the flow chart of the process of the ovulation. So hypothalamus sends to the anterior GnRH, gives the positive signal to the anterior pituitary. Then it releases two types of hormone, that is FSH and the LH. FSH means follicular stimulating hormones, which stimulates the follicles, and the LH hormone, luteinizing hormones, maintains the corpus luteum. And then the ovary release two types of hormone, estrogen and the progesterone, which maintains the sexual organs. So this is whole about the ovulation, and in the next part we will see the ovum transport. Thank you.